Have you ever wondered if the veggies you are tossing into your salad might be playing a sneaky game with your blood sugar levels? Well, you are not alone. In this video, we are about to spill the beans on some surprising vegetables that might not be best sidekick for folks managing diabetes. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. Did you know that even the way you cook these veggies can change the blood sugar game? Stick around because we are going to break it all down for you. Now let's get into it. When it comes to managing diabetes, keeping an eye on carbs is a big deal, especially the ones that can send your blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. We use a handy tool called glycemic index to figure out how different foods play with our blood sugar. You see, not all veggies are created equal. While veggies are usually our friends, some are a bit trickier for folks dealing with diabetes. Here is a list of veggies to be a bit cautious about based on what studies tell us. Let's kick it off with the good old potatoes. Potatoes are a staple in many folks' diets, but they can throw a curveball for people with diabetes. One study found that potatoes have a high glycemic index, which means that they can cause quick blood sugar spikes. But here's a tip. How you cook them matters. Mashed and baked potatoes tend to have a higher glycemic index compared to boiled ones. Next on our watch list is corn. While it's a fiber and nutrient powerhouse, it's also a bit carb-heavy and has a moderate glycemic index. According to a research, folks with type 2 diabetes who enjoyed corn experienced increased blood sugar levels. Peas, another friendly veggie, can be enjoyed in moderation. They are loaded with stuff like vitamins and fiber, but they can also pack a decent carb punch. Research found that people with type 2 diabetes who had peas saw a moderate increase in blood sugar levels, though not as much as high glycemic index foods. Now let's talk about beets. These guys are loaded with nutrients such as folate, manganese, and potassium, but also contain some natural sugars that can give your blood sugar levels a nudge. A study found that sipping a beetroot juice could cause an increase in blood sugar levels. Lastly, we have parsnips, a sweet-tasting root veggie. They are rich in nutrients, but they also bring a fair amount of carbs and a high glycemic index to the table. Research showed that people with type 2 diabetes who munched on parsnips experienced increased blood sugar levels. Okay, let's keep it real. Veggies are amazing for your health, but it's not a one-size-fits-all game. While some people may not jive with certain veggies, it doesn't mean that you should ditch them entirely. All veggies come with big health perks, but it's important to create a balanced meal. Most veggies are high in carbs and low in protein and healthy fats, so it's important to balance them out with some protein and fat in your meals. That's the secret sauce for a complete meal. Now, if you are not the biggest fan of veggies, you are not alone. Some veggies can be a tad bitter and not so tasty when eaten raw. But you can jazz them up by roasting, grilling, sauteing, or adding some yummy toppings. But here is a heads up. Veggies can sometimes be a sneaky source of foodborne illnesses, so it's crucial to wash them thoroughly and keep those cutting boards clean, especially if you are switching between prepping veggies and meats. Also, we have got to talk about pesticides. Veggies from conventional farming can sometimes carry residues that are not ideal for your health. Washing your veggies and scrubbing the ones with rough skins can help reduce these residues. In a nutshell, veggies are crucial for a healthy diet, but for folks with diabetes, it's good to keep an eye for the type of veggies you are munching on and how they might impact your blood sugar levels. Just remember, moderation is your best friend. You don't have to say goodbye to these veggies, but you might want to keep the portions in check by keeping an eye on the veggies you choose and mixing in low glycemic index options. You can enjoy a nutritious diet while keeping your diabetes in check. If you are not sure where to start, reach out to a registered dietitian or healthcare professional. They are like your food coaches, ready to help you create a meal plan that suits you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give that like button some love and consider subscribing for more juicy tidbits about diabetes and nutrition. Stay healthy and take care.